about being
The hardest thing in boxing? In amateur? Obviously the politics is difficult. That's hard, and I know the amateur boxers know about that. The amateur coaches know about that because it's up in the air. You don't know if the judges are having a good day or they're having a bad day, but your fate is in their hands. You know, that's the tricky part. But outside of that, some practical things are, you know, making weight every day. You know, or in the Olympics, you got to make them every. Well, this past Olympics was every day, but when I fought, we fought every 2 to 3 days. So holding that weight can be tough, and then fighting every day is tough. You know, so those are some of the practical things. Just, I mean, you're fighting the best. You know, time in and time out. But you know, you adjust and you get used to doing things like that.
How was the whole experience of being in the Olympics and actually achieving your goal, becoming Olympic gold medalist?
Unbelievable, man. You know, it's nothing that I've experienced as a professional will ever top that. Because, you know, at that time it wasn't about the money. It wasn't about any kind of fame. It was purely my first big childhood dream. You know, I can remember, you know, Virgil, my coach, and my father, when he was living, we used to count on our hands 8 years, you know, 6 years, you know, 4 years, 3 years. And then I looked up and I was right there, and I had to, you know, qualify and become an Olympian, and then go to the box office and then to the qualifiers. And I finally got on the team, and just to be in Greece and representing my country at that time, you know, against everybody else was just unreal. And you know, our country had just went to war at that time, right around '04. So a lot of people didn't like us, and over the course of the tournament, they started to warm up to us and started to appreciate us more. So that whole thing was just unbelievable, nothing like it.
What's the highlight of your career, like amateur and professional?
I think obviously the gold medal is the amateur highlight, but as a professional, I think, you know, winning my first world title. And I say the first world title because I can't tell you how much pressure I had to deliver. Like, I had to deliver, or else I just would have been a great amateur that never delivered in the pro ranks. And that monkey that I had on my back was enormous. And the pressure that the American media were putting on me, and, you know, he's moving too slow, and, you know, is he going to be this? And I got knocked down early in my career. Oh, he doesn't have a chin. He has an amateur style. All the things you got to deal with, and then to finally, which has really been this is like the story of my career, being the guy who has the talent and the ability, but it's taken everybody else a while to figure it out. And we show them in the biggest moment. So when I got into Super 6, I fought the best guy. Kessler was what, 42, 43, 44 and 1? He had more knockouts than I had fights. So that was the first guy we picked. And it's always been like that. So to be able to beat him and knock him off and finally get that monkey off my back and get that strap, that solidified me to say, you know, that I'm the real deal. Like, I'm truly a good fighter who could potentially be great. So that's like my marker right there.
You schooled him.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that.